I can't tell if this is working or if y'all can hear me, but I'm leaving my car, so that's probably going to mess stuff up too. Oh, I can mute and unmute my microphone. That's neat. Someone drop something, let me know if I'm able to be heard. I'm currently walking through the Walmart parking lot. I have to go here and one more store. So it's going to be, and then I'm actually going to brew the stuff too once I get back to my house. Get everything set up there. Gotta stop for this crosswalk. Yeah. Alright, successfully crossed the parking lot without getting hit by a car. It did not open the mini player when I swapped to tried to go and look at my list, so hopefully that resolves itself. Let's see. To figure out what's first. Where are the limes? You know, checking out here isn't going to be all that bad. Checking out at the other place is going to be a little bit worse because Walmart has self-checkout, and the other place I have to go to get some of the spices and stuff does not. So I'll actually have to interact with a human while looking like a crazy person. Here are the limes. I guess I can make guacamole mead. The little bag thing is not on the on like a dispenser. I just had to pick it up and rip it off. So that's not great. I don't think I mentioned this. So I'm getting the strawberries for this stuff and the honey and all of that, but I'm also getting stuff to make key lime pie mead because I want to make two things for a thing that I have coming up. So hopefully everything with that works out good. I think I'm gonna buy this little salsa bowl too to like rehydrate my yeast here in a few minutes. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, what's next? Near the frozen section, even though like they're gonna sit in not the freezer for a while. I am making my normal key lime pie recipe, which is about a 7% hydromel. And right now I am in frozen fruit section and I sure do not see the strawberries. Oh, there they are. Okay. Yep. Exactly what I need, the 4 pounds bag. Right, so next, the baking section is probably the closest, so probably go with brown sugar and the honey, just depending on what I reach first. But I'm not 100% sure how much honey I need because the Oxford version of the strawberry recipe is going to be like almost exactly 5 pounds. So I guess I need some for the key lime pie too. But This is probably about 7 pounds that I need. But I've got some at the house too. Apparently they have new phones as low as $7. Okay, let's see. I feel like I'm going through all these unnecessary aisles because I haven't been to Walmart in forever and I don't know where anything is. All right, I have reached the baking aisle. So let's see. I see light brown and here's dark brown. Oop. Dark brown sugar. And now I think I might have missed the honey aisle. I think I did. Where would that be? Be next to all the jam and stuff normally. Ah, here we are. Had to circle back. All right. So go down to the bottom. Ah, I accidentally clicked the mute button. Can you hear me now? So I was just saying, I don't know if y'all caught all of that, but I was just saying that I had, well, so the mute button's right next to the camera switch button, and I also have big thumbs. So I don't know how much y'all heard about that, but I just grabbed the water. Ended up going with one of those 2.5 gallon Ozark Trail things. And now I actually need to go and buy a new kitchen scale because my Amazon shipping scale is broken. Another Walter incident. So got to run all the way over to the other side of the store. But then I should have everything that I need from Walmart. And then I've got to go over to another store that has a good selection of like different spices and stuff. And I also probably need to get vanilla. I need like 2 vanilla beans for the key lime pie. I already have extract, but I need 2 beans for the key lime pie. And I can try and get them at the other place, or I can try and get them here. And I really don't know if the other place is going to have them, but I'm just going to risk it. And if they don't, I'll buy them later because I don't actually need them today. But I've got to walk all the way over to the cooking like section of the store, which is on the whole other side. This really reminds me of why I don't come in here anymore. It's really crowded, which I guess it's also the time when it's around the time when kids get off school and parents decide to take them shopping, which could get interesting if we run into somebody I know. I am not fermenting inside of a strawberry. I don't exactly know how that would work. And I'm not even using the strawberries today because they're a full-on like secondary edition. All right, hold on. Got all the fall stuff. Pumpkins galore and all that. Probably gonna make stores goes crazy. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how much that's gonna affect stuff around here. I'm pretty far from all of that. I know it's like gonna have like a nationwide effect, but who knows? Oh, the other thing though is there may be a tropical storm hitting later this week, early next week. So people might be going crazy because of that too. Didn't think about that. Okay. Looking for a kitchen scale. I unfortunately don't think I'm going to find a very good one here. And I think it's going to be really hard to measure some of the stuff in these buckets with a shitty scale, but just make it work because I'm not waiting to a different day. It says it only weighs up to 6.6 pounds. I don't think that's going to work. Next one weighs up to 11 pounds. High capacity weighs up to 33 pounds. My only concern with this is that I'm not going to actually be able to read the reading while the bucket's on there. So I may have to get creative. We'll just see when I get back to my house. But that should be the last thing I need here. Yeah, a bathroom scale might work. Let me actually look and see if they have like anything over in the shipping area or yeah, I think I can make it work. What I may end up having to do is I may end up having to measure the water by volume and weigh the container of honey and put a little in and then weigh the container and do some math. But either way, I'll make it work. Okay, we're done here. Just gotta check out, which, like I said, checking out here is gonna be easy because self-checkout and all of that. But at the other place where I'm going to get the spices and stuff, it's gonna be a little weirder because they don't have self-checkout. It's all people going to a store called Corner Market because they have Ceylon cinnamon, among other things. But that's the cinnamon's really all I'm going for today, and maybe vanilla bean if I can find it. If not, I'll come back here later or whatever, because I'm actually not making the tincture for the key lime pie this time. I'm doing it just straight steeped in secondary, so we'll see. Yeah, it's pretty crowded. Way more than normal. Not that I know what normal is here anymore. Let's see. I'm gonna get me some Takis. Blue Takis. And a Coke. Probably should have just waited until the next place to get that, but c'est la vie. I don't know what's happening here. There's 2 empty registers, but the guy in front of me is not going, and he just talked to one of the people
Excuse me, y'all.
that's working, so I don't know. I am. Okay, they were cash, so since I have card, I'll be able to go ahead. Now I just have to check out with one hand, I guess, because holding the phone. When it comes to like shopping at Walmart, I tend to not worry too much about separating stuff in bags unless it's like chemicals and food. Like, I don't put the bleach in with my chicken nuggets or whatever, but beyond that, I'm not like super crazy about separating stuff when I'm doing self-checkout. So, what is happening? No, I have not seen the Oreo Coke anywhere. I haven't looked super hard either though, so. And this total is way more than I wanted it to be, and I haven't even gotten the strawberries yet. Okay, let's see. Look up item. Lime. How many do I have? I have 4. And now time for a new bag. And I've got strawberries. And I will scan the water with the little wand thing. I know y'all want to see me do this for whatever reason. Fancy ass. And now it's time to pay. And I don't have my wallet on me, so I'm gonna have to use. I didn't know if I had my card on or not. So on the Walmart Pay or not. I think I left the wallet in my. You take care. I think I left the wallet in my car because it's not in my pocket. And if I can't find it in my car, I'm going to have to go back to my house first because the other place does not take Apple Pay or Walmart. Obviously, it doesn't take Walmart Pay, but it doesn't take Apple Pay either. So I would have to go back to the house first if I can't find it. I thought I brought it, but maybe not. Probably just left it in the car, I hope. Let's see. Where did I park? The total was like $80, which, to be fair, like 30 of that was. Oh crap! I didn't get the key lime juice either, but they do sell that at the other place, so I can get that there too. But $30 of the thing was the new scale, so That's a loud truck. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. Okay. Buggy's put up. About to get back in my car. Hope that my wallet's in here. It is not. So, looks like we're going back to my house first. Which I guess means I can go ahead and put the strawberries in the freezer. It's not really like that big of a deal because I don't live very from anywhere really. Vicksburg's kind of small, so so now we're headed back to my house, I guess. I'll put the strawberries up and grab my wallet, which is probably in my bedroom. Like I said, I thought I brought it, but apparently not. Yeah. No. I'm glad I didn't leave it in my car. It's usually like not a big deal around here. Like people don't really break into cars and shit around here. But, you know, it would have been visible and all that, so it wouldn't have been great. Can y'all still hear me reasonably well? I don't know what the microphone's connected to right now. I don't know if it's connected to my car or just the phone by itself. I guess I can look. Yeah, I think it's connected to the car. Good. How many people I got watching right now? 4. Wow. That's something. I am glad I was able to get the YouTube Live thing to work this time. I think the issue with it last time was the 24-hour wait, or maybe we didn't have enough subscribers back then, but it's really... I'm glad we were able to get it figured out. I know I had to actually log in to the actual Quantum Collective account instead of my account, so... I see y'all are figuring out who's who in the chat there. I don't know. I've been stuck at this stop sign for way longer than I should be, but like I said, it's crowded today. I really didn't expect there to be this much traffic, but I guess it's a school day. Let's see. Now, I did leave the dogs outside, so hopefully they won't interfere with the whole mead making process here in a few minutes. I've got... It should be pretty quick once I actually get started there, because it's just 2 hydromel strength things. I think the longest thing is probably going to be zesting a few limes. I've got 4 to zest, so. But yeah, I have some cash here. I wonder if that would be enough to buy the. I guess not if I'm buying lime juice. It's probably only about $6. Yeah, I'll go grab my wallet. I wouldn't want to get pulled over without my license, but actually. That's not an issue anymore either. It could be. Oh my God! What are these people fucking doing? I had people cutting across 3 lanes of traffic just to go to a gas station. What was I saying? Oh, me being pulled over without my wallet wouldn't be that big of a deal anymore, because apparently there's an app for that now. So I have my driver's license on an app on my phone, which I didn't know about until a couple weeks ago, because my sister showed it to me. We went out to a bar and they carded us, and she just pulled that out, which I was like, hey, that's convenient. I'm almost to my house. I've got like one more turn. That's what I'm saying. It's like no more than 1.5 miles Walmart is from my house. So it really, I should already be there, but traffic's really bad today. Let's see. I think the only thing I'm going to take out when I get here are the strawberries and go ahead and put them in the freezer. Because like I said, I'm not going to need them for 2 weeks, probably. But if you just wanted to see me buy strawberries, I guess then this video is over for you. But I am going to go to another store and buy some. Ooh, there's somebody pulling out right here. Okay, I think they'll let me go. I'm gonna go to the other store, buy some cinnamon, vanilla, and key lime juice, and then I'm gonna come back to my house and actually brew some. Yeah, it dropped there again. I have the strawberries. In fact, you just reminded me I got to get them out of my car. I'm just not using them today. And I did buy them today. Look. Right there. I think that should sufficiently prove it. Unless y'all want to see receipts, which I could oblige, but I won't. All right. Strawberries in the freezer. Now, I need to go find my wallet. Let's see. And it's just sitting right on my bed. All right. Now time to go to Corner Market. Get some cinnamon, vanilla, and key lime juice. I think after I get all of this done, 31 here. In the afternoon, so I will be probably going to get dinner as soon as I'm done with the actual brewing. So I guess, and the yeast. And a few things like odds and ends and stuff. I guess for sorry, got a little cough. For 1.4 for 1.4 gallon brews, I'm looking at like $70, which I don't know what that adds up to, like per bottle or whatever. So I get it'd be like $35 a batch, and each batch is going to be like, it would be, I don't know, eight bottles for a gallon, eight beer bottles. So I guess it'd be like 12. So 35 divided by 12, whatever that is. Not capable of doing that math in my head right now, but I guess it would be about, what would that be, about like $2 a bottle, because it's like, because 35 divided by 7 would be 5, so it'd be like 3 something, I think. Keep in mind, these will definitely be, These will definitely be served. Actually, this will probably all be served off the keg. I probably won't end up bottling any of it because I'm serving this all for an event on November 2nd. And hopefully these, 3 gallons of stuff in 2 kegs is enough because it's really all I have. I may end up bringing part of that keg of my lambic sour mead. And now that I'm finally going to go and get my gas refilled, which I should have done today too. Now that I'm finally going to get my gas refilled, I can go ahead and send Rob over a bottle of that lambic cherry that I owe him and have for a while. It's actually almost been a year since I put the second round on cranberries, so it's almost time to do something with that too. If I manage to get a job soon, I might invest in some bottles for it instead of doing it in a keg, because I originally wanted to do it all in Belgian bottles, like a split between capped and corked. I'm trying to think of what the best way to get to where I'm going is, because I could get on the highway, but I really don't particularly want to. But it's also kind of an inconvenient. The way off the highway is kind of an inconvenient way. Yeah, so that lambic one was really good when it went into the keg after 2 years, but it's now been sitting in the keg for almost a year. So I really don't know how it's going to be. I'm really interested to see if it soured some more or whatever. I would love it if it soured a little bit more. And it should be mostly carved up, because I did throw some sugar and new yeast in the keg to keg carb it. But I've also pulled on the headspace a few times, so it may have lost a little bit of that. So I'm gonna get it up to pressure in my kegerator and bottle off a few bottles and leave the rest probably on the keg until I either decide to bottle the rest of it or drink it. But I also need to see if I have enough serving equipment for this event, because I just don't have a lot of stuff anymore. A lot of the stuff that I would normally use has been eaten or neglected, so it's not any good. In fact, the buckets that I'm using later are iffy. Hopefully I don't run into any problems. I mean, I cleaned them and everything, but they sat for a while and with a little bit of crud in it, so hopefully that didn't cause any problems. I know people will complain and say stuff about the scratches and stuff. If you ever get issues to throw the bucket away or whatever. I have never had an infection in a bucket, even after leaving some nasty stuff in there for a while and then cleaning it up. So I did do a thorough clean, and I am going to I'm only fermenting one of them in the bucket because I apparently lost or threw away the other bucket lid. So I've only got one bucket. I do have another bucket on the way, but it's not going to be here for another couple days. So I'm going to use that for secondary. For probably the strawberry one. And I'm going to do... Yeah, so I'll probably do the key lime pie in the bucket that I have, and then I'll do the strawberry one in a 3-gallon carboy. It's mostly in primary, it's mostly a traditional, so it's not going to make that big of a difference anyway. So I am looking forward to it. I don't exactly know how. I have never put secondary, so that'll be interesting. I don't exactly know how the workflow of that works. I guess you just let it cool off enough to where it doesn't cause issues. And it's not a lot of... I'm disconnected for a second. I don't know if it's back. I don't know if y'all saw the loss or whatever. What was I saying about the... Oh, I'm not gonna use bentonite because I have the dual stage stuff in bulk, so I'm gonna use that. And I am using D47 for the key lime pie, so after I go off stream, I'm probably going to set up my little mini fridge to ferment that one at a reasonable temperature. And then the strawberry one will just sit at room temp because it's using EC. So yeah, I am almost to Corn Market. I've got like one more turn and then I will be in the parking lot. And this interaction is going to be pretty quick. Hopefully I can... Oh my god, there's a dude with a trailer stopped in the middle of the road. Actually, oh, there the picture comes back. I don't know, I probably lost y'all for a second. What are we talking about eucalyptus? You miss driving, not. I don't mind driving most of the time. What is this person doing? What you doing, bud? You're kind of in the middle of where I need to drive, bud. Oh, come on. Dude, what are you doing? Get out of the freaking way. Oh my god. I wish I could show this to y'all, but I'm not going to because if I flip the camera around, you're going to see license plates and stuff, and I don't want to, like, do that to anybody. But dude is like... I've never seen somebody, like, take this much time deciding where they're going in the middle of a parking lot. So I'm just going to go around and find a parking spot and go on in. Okay. Do not let me leave this place without key lime juice. Okay, let's see. Key lime juice, vanilla, cinnamon. They have some plants outside and just like some dotted, like pumpkins dotted next to them. Kind of surprised that I don't see more fall stuff out here. Boy, they crowded too. Excuse me. Yeah, there's a lot of people for this small store too. Okay, there's more pumpkins and stuff inside. Pumpkins, fall stuff. And here, right to my left, is where we need to be. Let's see. Are you kidding me? Looks like they might be out. That's not great. Are they really out? Shoot. They're out of cinnamon sticks. Okay. And they don't have the, they have vanilla extract, but they don't have vanilla beans either. Okay, I don't need the cinnamon today either, do I? Guess not. Okay. All right. Yeah, the cinnamon. I don't need the cinnamon today for the key lime pie either. So I guess key lime juice is the only thing I'm getting because they don't have vanilla beans either. And hopefully they have the key lime juice. I don't actually need that today either. Okay, I'm in the area where it would normally be and I don't see it. So this is not looking good either. Wow. I'm actually kind of shocked. They normally have like all of the stuff I would need. It doesn't look like I'm buying anything here. I'm not even seeing the tag for it anymore, which is weird.
We need buggies out the lot, please.
Okay. There's the real lemon juice. I've seen it here at this store before. So I guess either they stopped carrying it or it's not in a place that it would normally be or something. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'm not ordering the key lime juice online, so that's a non-starter. I don't think Kroger is gonna have Ceylon cinnamon, but it's worth a look. And I know they'll have vanilla, and I know they'll have the key lime juice. So I'm gonna stop by Kroger. This just turned into a 3-store trip instead of a 2-store trip. Can I get out of here without running next to one of the open registers? I can. And Kroger too means that I won't have to interact with someone at the register. So that was pointless, unfortunately. They normally have like a really good selection of stuff, stuff that you can't get other places. Like they had 5 or 6 different types of dried peppers there, and normally they have the Ceylon cinnamon right there next to it. If I have to get it online, I'll get it online, but I really don't want to because markup will be way more than it needs to be. And especially because, like, I don't need anything else. Like, I already placed the big order that I needed for this, and it did not include that. But let's try Kroger. I'm not wishing this on myself or anything, but how insane would it be like if I managed getting a fender bender or something while streaming it? That would be friggin' awful. Probably shouldn't even put those thoughts out into the universe, but let's see. So this will be the 3rd grocery store, and if they don't have it, I'm not gonna find it. But today was supposed to be snake feeding day, and I also don't have any mice, so I may have to make a trip to the state capitol tomorrow to go and get mice. Or rats, actually. I feed rats. I may have to go get rats tomorrow, so if I do, I can go by. There's an Indian market about 30 miles from my house that would probably have some stuff. That would probably be the best bet. And then there's a Asian market in the state capitol that would have some stuff too, so I can go look at one of those 2 places. But I don't know. I'm not taking y'all on a 30 mile car ride with me to go and see if they have cinnamon, because I don't want to. Unless like 10 more people show up and request it, and then I would have to, but I'm not going to unless something like that were to happen. But Clinton, I would have to go to Clinton, and that Indian Market would almost definitely have what I need. But I'm not planning on doing that today unless something crazy happens. All right. Let's see. A little bit longer. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make this. Nope, not gonna make it. I thought I was gonna make the turn, but the light turned red, unfortunately. I am going to again try at Kroger. At the very least, they'll have the key lime juice, and then I don't know. They might have the cinnamon. I doubt it. I really want Ceylon, and I don't know. There's 4 people watching me do all this mess here. I don't know. I'm excited to be back, like, brewing again. I haven't made anything seriously in a long time, and I'm excited to get something done that I think's gonna, like the key lime pie meat. I already know is really good. I've done that a bunch of times, but the strawberry cream soda seems like really, really promising, and I'm looking forward to it, I think. And I've got this really old vanilla extract that I made with Gentleman Jack that's pretty dang good, that I'm going to use for the vanilla, which I am very excited about. But I've got just enough. I've got a 12-ounce beer bottle of vanilla extract. So I need 8. No, I don't need a whole 8 ounces for this, because I'm only making a 1.4 gallon batch. So I guess I only need about 4 or 5 less. Okay, it would be 2.5 would be 4 ounces. So it'd be like, I am not technically from Louisiana. I live in Mississippi. My ancestry is from Louisiana, but I also live like right on the border. So I live in Vicksburg, which was a Civil War town. It's actually one of the major battles of the Civil War, and it's kind of insane to me that people, fought battles with freaking muskets and shit here, because it's like, if you've seen like the battleground, it's like insanely hilly, and I just don't know how you can fire fucking cannons over all those hills and shit. There's a California license plate. They're a long way from home. And maybe this is the wrong audience to ask, because there's only 3 AL, and I think literally one of that's to ask because there's only 3 AL, and I think literally one of, depending on who the third one is, it may not even be another American in the chat. But does anybody know how you get like Hawaii license plates in the continental US? Like, I've seen them, I just don't understand how something like that happens. So if anybody's got any insight on that, it's something I'm interested in. Alaska would make sense, but there's literally no way to drive from Hawaii, obviously. All right, we have made it to Kroger. I have just located a parking spot. All right. Store number 3. This is also the place I'm most likely to encounter somebody I know, and which is one of the reasons I didn't want to come here. Another reason is because like the best place to get most of the ingredients was Walmart, but I really don't like coming in here, especially when I'm doing something like this. I don't know. I don't like talking to people in public. I'll look it up later. I'm sure it's like some sort of like export thing or like military, something like that. But let's see, where's the baking aisle? Okay. Lots of spices. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to find what I need. Let's see. I don't even know exactly where it would be. Probably right next to where this lady's standing. Yeah, we have to wait just a second. I think I'll at least be able to get the vanilla. I don't actually see any cinnamon sticks, which is weird because normally, like, I'd at least see them in the like little packs here. I don't see anything. It's about to be a bust, isn't it? I don't know. Okay, I'm next to vanilla extract now, but I don't see vanilla beans anywhere over here either. And I see ground cinnamon, but I don't see any cinnamon sticks. Is there something like, is there like a shortage or something? Like, this is crazy. I'm not even like finding cassia sticks, which is insane. I never have trouble finding cinnamon. And normally they have vanilla too. I don't see... I see a lot of stuff. Oh, I found some vanilla beans. And I only need 2, and this package has 2. So that solves that issue. But I still don't see any cinnamon sticks of any kind. This is insane. Okay, yeah, I give up. I'm gonna go get the key lime juice and get on out of here, and I will order some cassia sticks, or no, some Ceylon sticks online, I guess. Unless I get a bunch of people trying to convince me to drive 30 minutes to go and get them. Which I don't have anything to do, so. Let's see. Key lime juice. They're very falled up in here too. Now, Elon juice is different. That's I don't actually know what that would be, and I don't want to think through to the logical conclusion of what that would be. So let's see. Where the hell is the juice aisle? I think they've moved some stuff around since I've been here last, which is frustrating. if I see a red cream soda here at the store, I have to buy it, right? See a regular cream soda. Okay, I don't see a red one. I'll look in the cooler in a minute and see if I can find one of the Barks one. Having morning coffee. What time is it over there? I'd be curious. Okay, found the juice aisle. And fantastic. That's what I've been looking for. So the only thing now I'm missing for these dang recipes is the cinnamon. And I really don't know. I wonder, I wonder what the time difference is. Friday morning, 8 a.m. That would put you, it's 5:01 here, 5:01 p.m. So that would mean you're 13 hours ahead of me. No, 12 plus 3, 15 hours. Neat. Okay. It's pretty crowded, but I said I would check the coolers to see if I can find the red cream soda. How's the future look? It's as bleak as the present. Let's see. Unfortunately, friends, I'm not seeing an actual red cream soda here. I know I could find one at like a gas station. I see them there all the time, but not in the store. So I'm really surprised I didn't find the cinnamon. Yeah, I wasn't able to find any here. I'm gonna just hold off, unless y'all convince me to drive to Clinton. I'm just gonna wait on the cinnamon sticks or I'm just gonna order them online. But I was able to get. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I could go to any gas station and get the red cream soda, but I was surprised I wasn't able to find one of their like craft ones here. I normally see they have a pretty decent selection of the wider available, like not mainstream sodas. So I'm surprised I didn't see one, but I don't know. Like I said, any grocery store I could go, or no, any convenience store I could go and get one. But I've already been streaming for almost an hour, and it'll probably go another 45 minutes or so, assuming I go home and do the brewing now. But like I said, I'll probably just order the cinnamon online. I wonder how much. She waved me through, and I'm gonna be quick, so. Okay, let's see. We'll go ahead and pay. I probably just saw the barcode scanner or whatever, but I had to scan my Kroger card real quick. I almost just put my phone back in my pocket. All right. Cinnamon's the only item we failed on. And it's arguably the most important item in the original cream soda mead. So we'll have to get it at some point, but today was not my day. Today, I'm not coming back, so I'm leaving this weekend because my dog has surgery next Tuesday, and I still need to get snake food. So I could try and pick up the cinnamon when I pick up the snake food. We're not using red 40. The color's gonna come from the strawberries, and then I will like coloring if they want, but like I'm not that interested in getting food coloring for this. I'm much more concerned about taste than I am the color of it. I'm gonna pull. I'm not planning on actually stopping, but I'm going to pull around here and see if... No, they do not have red cream soda at the Kroger gas station either. I don't find that it really even tastes all that different from regular cream soda. But in this case of this mead, it will, because it's, actually got strawberries in it. And I think strawberries will add like a nice flavor touch to it. But I am going, so as soon as I get to the house, I'm going to go ahead and get started making this stuff. But oh shit, I really hope that scale has batteries. I didn't even think about that. I don't have batteries. Yeah, you do get to see Brew Day. I don't think it's going to take very long. I've already got everything set up. And with the exception of juicing and sorry, with the exception of with the exception of juicing and zesting the limes, it's pretty much traditionals, so not going to take very long. I've got a really bad sinus thing that's been affecting me for a couple of years. So that's what all of that like stopping talking stuff was. I don't know if you can hear all the rest of it, but I've got pretty bad sinus issues that will periodically just act up. I am almost back to my house. I think as soon as I'm done putting the brews together, I'm gonna go ahead and get on Amazon and see what I can do as far as the cinnamon sticks. Jesus Christ. Dude just like skid it out. People driving like crazy today. I'm probably gonna the yeast, and I would have to run back out again to get the batteries if that did happen, and I really don't want to do that, but it probably does, and that'll be the first thing I check, because I don't want to rehydrate the yeast and then find out that I don't have batteries. I guess I could go ahead and get a new shipping scale when I order the cinnamon though. That way I don't run into that issue anymore after this. All right, we're at my house. Just gotta grab a couple of these bags, and then we can get started brewing as soon as I find out if the scale has batteries. I put too much in one bag. That Walmart honey tore through the bag and is now under my car somewhere. So I have to come back out and get that. I set this stuff down. So there's just honey rolled under my car somewhere. All right. Set all that stuff down. And I can see the honey. It's ended up behind my wheel. Hopefully, or grab. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. I'm at the house, ready to go. Let's check on the scale first. I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all set up here to kind of view what I'm doing. It says orientation is locked. Rotate device back. How do I unlock the orientation? I don't know. I'm just going to put it sideways, and y'all are going to have to deal with the fact that you're looking at a sideways stream. Oh, friggin' well, I guess. I don't have any other options at the moment. All right, let's see if this scale has batteries. This little thing does not want to come on. Walter, shut up. Well, the batteries just hit me on the foot, so that's good news. Yeah, I know the video is just going to be sideways for the rest of it, but unfortunately that's what I'm able to do, I think. I guess it would be useful if you were also watching this on a phone. Okay. Scale is set up. And let's see if the bucket fits on. Oh my goodness, this is going to work out great. Okay. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and rehydrate some yeast. So let me get those little bowls I bought at Walmart earlier. Because I'm going to use those instead of the thing I had planned. Yeah, Walter's outside making a bunch of noise. I think they're playing, but I'm not going to let them in the middle of this. That would be ridiculous. All right, so I'm going to dump that in some Star Sand real quick. I'm not going to worry too much about anything. Oh, shoot. This actually probably needs to be, actually probably need to go ahead and measure the Go Firm first. So I'm using a whole pack of yeast for both of these. So I'm going to, I need 6.5 grams of Go Firm, I think. Oh, I already have a knife in here. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, so I need to measure 6.5 grams of Go Firm. This little silicone bowl. And my M grams, I am. Tear it out. This is the not so interesting part. All right, 6.5 grams into one. Tap, 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 tap. Other one goes in Star Sand too. And six and a half grams in the other. And I've got EC 1118. And D47. And I don't actually have a spoon to stir this, so I should probably get one that can get wet. I think I left the water in the car, so I'm going to be right back. All right, got the water. I'm not going to measure how much I put to rehydrate. That's the D47. That's the EC. And let me set this down and go grab a spoon that can get wet. Just gonna give that a good stir. Get most of the clumps out. My hands are clean, and this is literally a big pile of yeast, so I'm not too terribly worried about it getting infected or anything. All right, let that sit. And the other one. That's done. Now, I'm actually gonna wash up my hand. And washed, and now dumped. I'm going to move the stuff out of this bucket because this bucket is actually one I'm going to use. And I'm just going to move all of it to a carboy that I have on the floor that we'll use here in a minute. Try and get this without, it's all tangled up without spilling everywhere. Oh, shit. I really need my clip and I don't really know where it is. So I've just got the end of it plugged. I'm going to try and hold it with this hand. Tried to keep most of the water in the tube in the hopes that the siphon would start by itself, but it didn't. So I'm just going to start it. And now we wait a minute. And I'm just going to put this in a Ziploc bag. It actually got a little wet, so I'm going to just set it off to the side. All right. Yeah, I prepared ahead of time, though. Okay. I need to reference the recipe sheets for these. So while I do that, oh, once y'all see the rest of my house, I'm going, while that drains, I'm going to sit for a minute and look and see what I need to do. Okay. It sounds like it's actually done. I just need to look at. Not sure. Here we go. Anybody want to look up what 0.168 pounds is? Hey Google, what's 0.168 pounds in ounces?
1.168 pounds is 18.688 ounces.
Hey Google, what's 0.168 pounds in ounces?
0.168 pounds is equivalent to 2.688 ounces.
So like basically 3 ounces. So 2 pounds, 3 ounces of honey for this. And I'm just going to set this down here. Luckily, my bucket fits perfectly. So 2 pounds, 2.1 pounds, 2 pounds, 3 ounces. I will probably just do 2 pounds because this container is exactly 2 pounds. And I am in kilograms, grams, pounds. Okay. and I need 1.1 gallons of water. Hey, Google, how much does 1.1 pounds of, or 1.1 gallons of water weigh?
Sorry, I don't understand, but I found something similar.
That's
Do you
not
know
helpful.
How much does 1 gallon of water weigh in pounds given density of water 1 gram centimeter?
No, I'll just look the damn thing up. Not being helpful.
I didn't understand.
It's not being helpful. Okay. And y'all get to see periodic bits of how fucking disgusting my house is. Let's do it that way. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. .971. Hey, Google, what's 0.971 pounds in ounces? Hey, Google, what's 0.971 pounds in ounces?
971 pounds is equal to 15,536 ounces.
Fuck. Hey, Google, what is 0.971 pounds in ounces? I should just look this shit up, but y'all are occupying my phone right now.
0.971 pounds is equivalent to 15.536 ounces.
Basically, 15 ounces, okay. Okay, so I put the 15 ounces, not me getting angry at Google. Yeah, so I put the 15 ounces of water into the honey container. That way I can shake it up and get the rest of the honey out. And then I'll just put 9 pounds into the bucket here in a minute after I get that mixed up. Hopefully I can find the damn lid. I don't know where I put that honey lid. Ah, there it is. Shake, shake, shake. This is what y'all came here to see, right? The other one's actually going to be a lot easier because we're not using the whole package on it. Okay, throw that in. And now I gotta fit the rest of the water. This shit's too high. Okay, I'll tear it out. Shit! Okay, that wasn't great. The whole damn lid thing came off. And it spilled all over the fucking scale. And the scale turned off. So I may have just broke the scale. And I don't know how much I added either. That's not good. Okay. Move this off to the side. That's not great. Okay, the scale did turn back on. But I don't know how much water I added, so. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brew. Actually, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I just don't know how to. Oh, I know what I could do. Okay, here's what I'll do. Okay. Scales teared out. And the whole bucket weighs 8 pounds, 9 ounces. Now I will just weigh the other bucket. Gotta have a place to set all this shit though, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna move off camera for just a second because I gotta find a place to set this stuff down. Okay, so now the bucket weighs 14.5 ounces. Hey Google, what's 8 pounds, 9 ounces minus 14.5 ounces?
The answer is approximately 7.656 pounds.
7.756 pounds. 7.756. So minus 2. No. Yeah, minus 2 would be 5.9. So I have 5.9 pounds of water in here right now. Okay. So I need it to be 9 minus 5.9 is 4. So I need 4 more pounds of water. Okay, 4 in a little bit, and that looks like about where it should be too. So I'm going to mix that in a minute. I'm not going to do it right now. Yeah, I'll mix that in a minute. So now I need to get the Star Sand out of this carboy. So give me a minute. I'm just going to dump it somewhere. Actually, I wasn't originally planning on doing this, but since I had to dump out the bucket anyway, I'll put the Star Sand in the bucket. This may be a problem. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna dump it. Okay. How much honey do I need for the other one? I'm gonna go sit for a second and figure all this out. This sucks. Okay. I can't tell what's happening. It's all right. Okay. Is this gonna be too heavy for this scale? I really hope not. No, it looks like it's to work out. Hey Google, what's 0.4 pounds in ounces?
4 pounds is equivalent to 64 ounces.
Hey Google, what's 0.4 pounds in ounces?
0.4 pounds is equivalent to 6.4 ounces.
6.4 ounces. Okay. So 3 pounds, 6.4 ounces. And I went a tiny bit over, but that's okay. Let that drain for a second. I'm over by like 0.4 ounces. I guess while that's figuring itself out, I can go ahead and start mixing. This is kind of an uncomfortable spot to mix in, but you know, trying to do it for camera, and I don't have any other good spots in my house. This one isn't really a great one either, but I'm kind of just leaning up against the wall. Okay, I still need to do tannin, and I still need to do lime zest for that one. But I need 9 whatever pounds of water first. So I'm going to tear this out. That should be most of the rest of this water, not all, but most. Yeah, like I said, a little bit of water left, but that's what I expected. Okay, I'm going to set that off to the side, finish mixing the key lime pie one to get it out of the way. Mostly mixed, so I'm going to go ahead and zest my limes. My zesters over in the buckets. This is always my favorite part of this recipe because it smells great. No, I do not need to be shirtless with a drill. I don't know if anybody said that yet, but just preemptively saying it now. Okay, I'm not actually going to be perfect about zesting these because I'm only really supposed to use 3 in a little bit, so I'm going to do a half-assed job of zesting 4 of them. Because this zester's kind of shit anyway. And I do need to juice those too, but I'm gonna do it after I get everything else out of the way. I wonder where my better zester is. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. I'm getting tired. Okay. After this, I'm going to look and see what my tannin is for this. Go ahead and add it to both and see if I need to add anything else to primary to either of these. I don't think I do. I think it's just the tannin left. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do a half-ass job of listing 4 limes because I only need 3 and a little bit. Smells honey and lime. Right, I'm gonna go see how much tannin I need. Oh, shit. Almost done. And the other. Move that out the way. All right, let's see. I have to go get my dry spoon from over there. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and add the nutrients up front to both of these too, so I guess I need to do that. All right, 1.6 grams. It's 1.8, that's close enough. And 1.4 for the strawberry. All right, let me go ahead and see how much ferment I need for both of these. Dated. So, yeah, that seems high. I don't think that's right. Maybe it is though. I don't know. I don't pay that much attention. All right, calculators. Account. Oxbar key lime pie. Next, I want to do 1 addition with D47. Next, Where does it say the total? Yeah, okay. So I don't think it adjusted everything when I did it before. So it's now saying 3.76 grams. That makes a lot more sense. That was a PDF issue. So 3.8 grams basically. And for the ox bar one, I'm looking at basically 6 grams. So 4 grams and 6 grams. Which makes sense because the gravity should be higher on the strawberry. And I'm going to go grab the ferment dough. Where did I put the little cup? Doesn't matter, I got another one over here. Okay, that's basically perfect for this. All right, and 6 grams for the other. Now, I just have to do a final mix on both and go ahead and pitch the yeast. And freeze the lime juice. And that's it for primary. So I'm actually, my phone is on like 9%, and I've been streaming for 101 minutes. So I'm going to go and finish this up on my own. I'll let y'all know how everything went.